Okay, everybody, let's see if I can not crash today. Actually, I plan on doing a couple of different training techniques, mostly to hone down my standing and turning and shifting while riding, while standing. Trying to get better at that. Doing U-turns and figure eights. Slow, tight stuff. Stuff you couldn't really do. It would really be hard to do when you're sitting down. Everything is, I can turn so much tighter. See if I can learn how to like feather the clutch. Work the brakes, everything while standing. Got a little water we can play with too. I may not need to set my bike down so that I can practice picking it up. I might just drop it. It might drop all by itself. Pretty rocky out here, man, these things. Careful. Hit a big enough rock, I can go flipping right over the bar. See, they were teaching me about turning using your foot pegs. You just put weight on your right foot peg, turns you to the right. Counterbalancing. And your left foot peg turns you to the left, and it really works. Stay centered over the bike the whole time. I'm pretty much just idling. This bike idles in first pretty good. It just idles along, man. Be able to do. U-turn right. Whoa. Could have gave it some gas before, and I didn't. And turning, feathering the clutch, and working the brake, the front brake while standing. So these are techniques that you have to learn. And it's what I do when I come out here. You know, because you're gonna need to know how to do it, man. just gave it more gas. Like that. See? Feather in the clutch, working the brake and the throttle while standing up. So it's shifting. I need to get my shift lever higher. As high as it will go at the factory settings. I might need to buy an adjustable shift lever. I need 2 fingers to feather my clutch. I can't disengage it. That big rock there. Yeah, because he says they frown upon riding in first gear. He said because it's too jerky and you have to shift too much. It's better to learn how to just feather your clutch and leave it in second. Beautiful day out today, man. Look, no clouds. Gorgeous day. And there's nobody out here too. I wonder why. There used to be buggies and buggy trailers. People parked along the side of the road, and now, like, nobody. On the tabs though, man, your fucking tabs are burning. You need to build them up too. I want to try this, man, too. I want to try this too. I want to try going down there. Down there and then turn around. Thing is, though, I'm scared to do stuff when I'm by myself, you know. I'm just scared to do stuff when I'm by myself. See if this is still running. Yeah. Here comes a car. I see another one back there too. Sitting down, I gotta fucking feel like now I have to jump walk it. I just feel bike just feels so much more stable when you're standing up. I mean, you need to try it to see for yourself. I was not a believer of that in the early days. I was always laughing at people, always standing up on their bikes, you know. But when you learn how to do it and you get, you know, better at it, far from being good, but you begin to realize how much better it is to be standing. Someone's got a big dog out here taking shits all over the place. Fucking Ollie. Shits 3 pounds. He eats 2 pounds and he shits 3. Where does the extra food come from? I don't know. See? Like there, shift. Shift while you're standing up. Look real quick to see if that guy's behind me. What I need to do is wait. What I need to do is I need to turn one mirror up. One mirror up so that I can fuck gas. But I did. Nobody told me that. But one mirror up so I can fucking see behind me. Get to the end here, there's all kinds of fun obstacles when you get to the rock up here. All kinds of fun obstacles. It's like obstacle haven for adventure bike. Good for learning. You know, this part, you know, you just want to, you know, you can learn to pick up your speed, learn to go faster. Doing 30. Now I can look in that mirror and I can see behind me. It's a good idea, Tom. You're so smart. And you can absorb deep bumps too when you're... These are some pretty big ruts. You know, when you're sitting, it's like, bottom of the suspension out. You know, when you're standing, it's like no big deal, man. Like this. No big deal. Absorb it. Right position. Get over the handlebar. Get up to the lot what I mean. So busy talking that slow down. Alright, let's try the weighting the peg. Left peg, right peg. Definitely going to the left and to the right. Unlike a motorcycle, when you're on the street, you know, you counterweight your body through the turns. You know, the bike leans to the left, you lean to the right. But you always want to keep weight on the tires going down, straight down. You know, whereas on a road bike, you want to lean over the bike, throw as much weight inside of the turn as you can. The more weight you put inside, the less you have to lean the bike, and there's more available rubber on the tire. But you know, that's not the case when you're off-road. Take the weight off the tires inside out, from what they say. Out there, you see that? Somebody, maintenance guy, lives out there in the middle of fucking nowhere. I don't even know how he would get there. He would have to take a boat. There's no road. Yeah. By the lock. Kind of a road that goes that way, but you know, it's all closed off, so maybe that makes sense. That big, but I'm pretty sure I could get a 30-mile ride in on it. I mean, eventually you run into sugar land. You know, there's farmers out there and stuff, so kind of can't keep going. Just turn around. Faster you go, the more stable you are. You probably do 50 on this road, but the thing is you have rocks and it's all rutted out and stuff, so you know, obstacles come up that if you go too fast and you hit a fucking big rock, wiped out going that fucking speed would hurt. Hit something there and skipped out. Just go right through this shit, man. I don't see any big fucking rocks. Like once I got out here, I'm gonna need to rest my calves. I'd imagine your calves would get fucking used to it though too. You build up the necessary muscle. And you use front brake. Front brake has ABS on it. back brake is shut off, but the front brake's ABS is still on. And I got elbow protectors, forearm protectors, and I have pads in my pants. So I don't know if it's better. I'm gonna try it. I mean, I guess I couldn't shift with, it just feels like I leave it out before. You just need more saddle time, man. Let's try it. Yeah, I can shift. Yeah, I can shift. They say one finger, but I can't get my hands too big. Even with it all the way out, I can't do one finger. I definitely have to get more. I definitely got to get more fucking speed though, man. Definitely need more. The more you go out, the more fucking gravelly it gets. Which kind of makes you nervous because bike's kind of like fucking skipping all over the place, man. But you know, it's gonna do that. You just gotta go. Oh, you can see the what's it called? The dam up there. Oh, we're getting close. A little nerve-wracking up here. See if I can go around this part. You know, not everybody goes to the end, so the road is limited. There's a little bit of water there. Videos, you see people, you know, go through deep puddles of water. Oops, I didn't realize there was a bucket underneath there, or a fucking big rock, and they go flipping right over the bars. Yeah, so if you don't know what's under the water, they say don't go in the water. I try to spot the big rocks and avoid them if I can. If you don't, you know, the front and the back just like hits it and skips out. Gives you a fucking heart attack for a second, man. I mean, I'm not fully protected, man. My shoulders aren't neck, my back. Not for this stuff. You know, now if you're in some gravel or something else, but this is rift rocks. Coral rocks you're driving over. Alright, getting out here to the fun zone. All kinds of fun ways to drop your bike up here. Another little section where there's usually like a lot of alligators. But the most important thing is saddle time. Just getting used to being out here on the bike standing up. Even if you don't do anything but just ride. You know, back and forth. You're just out here standing up on the bike, shifting, braking, you know. Everything you would normally do when you're sitting down, but you're standing up. You know, if you can't ride the whole PDR 350 miles PDR ride sitting down. There's just going to be parts where you just can't sit down, man. You're going to need to be able to stand up so that you can fucking see. You know, when you're sitting down on the bike with the screen in your face, you can't fucking see anything. You need to be standing up so you can see. I can see that all the way up there. I'll just slow down here. Drop it here. Was, I guess, full of warm water. See, there's one guy with a buggy. Blowing up here anyway. From where it turns, well, it's 5 miles to where it turns dirt, and then from the dirt to the end where they have gated off, where you start running into farmland, 10 miles. So the whole thing is 15 miles an area out here. And if you can get a buggy out there, man, when I was part of that Jeep club, there's a spot up here where you can go all and stuff out there and get stuck, unstucking people, and I think there's an accident there, man. And normally that's underwater, you know, in the rainy season. So like I said, it's a good piece of advice. You can't see what's in the water, don't go in the water unless you have no other choice. Like there's no way to get around it. There's a levee. The levee's not the levee, it's first. Oh, it's closed to hunting. What am I going to do now? Not fires, though. Fires and stuff. That's all kinds of different things. That's usually all underwater. Got way more than this. This is just right here. We get ahead of hills in Florida. Well, you know. Over there we used to go with the Jeeps. And here you go through these locks. People, you can camp out here for free. Never closes. Usually, there's like all kinds of cars and stuff there fishing. Oh, you gotta watch you don't fucking stall it, man. Oh, I'm back in and slipping all over, man. Yeah, that's where you gotta learn to feather the clutch so you can give it more fucking gas. It doesn't stall. Oh, it says no camping now. That's a new sign. Yeah, I can work the clutch from here. Now this one here just goes, it just stops. It doesn't go anywhere. You gotta learn while you're out here doing this. You gotta learn to fucking feather the clutch. It's in first gear right now and I'm still feathering the clutch. Otherwise it will stall. So these are things you have to learn how to do these things while you're standing. In the water. People have fires out here. Just for all kinds of practicing and shit out here, man. Like the fucking general use fucking area to do all kinds of fucking practicing and shit. These guys are like all watching me going, what's this jerk off doing? To here. Now I can see out of that mirror. So smart, Tom. I only sit down if I'm going really slow through some terrain that I might need to put my feet down, you know, because you're going that slow. I might need to duck walk some of it. And they say that it's okay to do that too. But as soon as you get back up to a higher speed, get back to standing. Thing about this bike is, you know, you pull the front brake in it, or the back brake comes on all by itself. You know, so I ride this and I just keep two fingers, you can see it, two fingers on the clutch. I just try to that. Oh, I wanted to go back and look at that alligator. Easy, man. You need to practice to get to be able to do that shit. Yeah, I need more room there on my clutch. I'm gonna need to get an adjustable clutch lever. I mean, shifter lever. The Harley lever is it's for road riding. It's too small for my big fucking Mongo feet. And I can't raise it up enough. I need to come up more, but it's maxed out and it needs to come up more. Plus, well, I would like one that folds too, in case I crash, you know. Gas, man. I've already used over a quarter tank just fucking coming out here. See that, man? How could you not? This is beautiful, man. That's what I like about South Florida versus the middle of Florida. Is the middle of Florida, you got Tampa, Orlando, Daytona right in a row. It's populated shoulder to shoulder from one side of the state to the other side of the state. Yes. You want to go outside, you can go down to the park and play basketball. Otherwise, fucking, there's no outdoor life up there. You just have little county parks. You know, but you don't have anything owned by the Bureau of Land Management, BLM. Like all this land out here, all this Everglades, big cypress. You know, and you have the big Indian reservations, which are just tons of roads like this. Lots of wildlife in areas that are just left alone for wildlife to live, you know, and not be managed. Kind of relax now. I'm not up on my calves. I got my heels down. I'm just kind of hanging on by this bike. You know, leaning into my gas tank. You know, basically things you're not supposed to do. Standing straight up with my arms straight. Get over here. There's less travel. Gravel sucks to ride, man. They're like all over the fucking place. You know, loose gravel on hard pack. Because then all those little stones roll all over the place. It's like you're riding on marble. Super slippery. Alright, I see the end. Yesterday on my bicycle ride, I must have saw 100 alligators more. So many. Water back now? There wasn't water in there a couple weeks ago. Tiring, man. You would think, well, it isn't tiring, but it is. This is probably what it feels like when Pete rides his e-bike. We'll take the helmet off. We'll see if we can see some alligators out here. So quiet though, man. Thing is that all of these videos I watch, everybody is so out of shape. Something about adventure bikers being out of shape, because this is how they are. They're like this. They're like, all right, let's take a walk over here and I'll show you my bike. Okay. All right, this is my bike. It's Harley Davidson. And it's so annoying that you're listening to these people and you're like, you want to hear what the guy's saying, but it annoys you so much because he's so out of shape. I'm like, dude, you know, why don't you walk around the block or something every night? I don't know, something. It's tiring though. It's not like a road bike. It's tiring to ride an adventure bike. Oh, see the tires I picked out? Nice big grooves to grab the fucking sand and shit. They supposedly, if I don't accelerate or brake on the street really fast, they'll last me 5,000 miles. But we shall see. Here's the front. See? Nice big gaps there. We'll see how they hold up, man. And if I'm gonna buy them again or not. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, looks like I'm gonna shut this off now. My battery's almost dead anyway. I'm gonna shut this off. So anyway, I hope you decide to come out with me one time and get some practicing in, just so you guys get to see everything that I do. Hopefully I'll get better so I can go faster and actually start jumping stuff. All right, next time.